Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Nick Omden. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Ready now, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field. And Almora's got it. The side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Marte is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Second, the second baseman, David Bote.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 2-1 pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No outs, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Sliding into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1, here it is. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
So here now's the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes a left fielder, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. Very high, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Arizona. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. David Bodie waits on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year, and with it the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, David Bodie. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out toward right field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta, as we begin the top of the 4th. And this is popped up near second base. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate, Christian Walker. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-2 Arizona. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-2.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in, Steven Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 2-1 home.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds at 4-3. And that brings up Javi Baez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Two and 2 now to Baez. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And there's ball 2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3 and 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Anthony Rizzo would be next. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning. Here's the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. In the air to straightaway right. Souza is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail it here 4-3. Merrill Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta on the move. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So now to the plate, Steven Souza, and it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Thank you.
Albert Almora waits on deck. Runner at second here with one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. One and two now.
1 and 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 11,
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Alec Mills is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another payoff pitch. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
Domingo Leyba will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Domingo Leyba.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. The count was 3-1.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 2 out with the man at first. Down the 3rd baseline. Bryant's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Red.
Mike Leake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 8, Mike Leake.
Here's Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Up next for the Cubs, the 3rd baseman, Red Bryant.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. Squared that one up just a little late. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runners are at second and third with one down. To short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Kimbrell.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he is in there.
The pitcher, number 46.
And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Stephon Crichton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the
Number
pitcher
8,
here.
Ian Happ.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the air to straightaway right. Marte is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop Javier Baez.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Arizona bullpen comes through there. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 5-3. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Standing in, Christian Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Digging in now, Ildemaro Vargas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season. Dan Winkler records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,600.